Hi, my name's Chi, and I've been doing some maths. Not maths, Married at First Sight Australia recaps, and today is a special episode. As you can see, I have some Australian treats with me. Some Shandon, mate, the finest brute of Australia. We also have some Smith's Originals. If any of you know who the Gobble Doc is, please leave it in the comments. I'm wearing my earrings, and would you please give it a bone, because we have reached 100 subscribers for the channel. So for this batch filming, each batched episode we will be drinking one glass, eating some Smiths, mate. This episode shall be the most important special episode because this is the bottle popping episode. So here we go, let's pop a bottle and celebrate 100 subscribers. I'm probably gonna have to speed this up. Whoops. I don't have the equipment. I don't actually. Oh, I do. I have the equipment. I'm a barmaid. I know how to do this. Well, I was. It was like my first job. You don't care about that, though. You don't care about that. You care about what's going on with Jess. And trust me, there's a lot going on with Jess. We're gonna get to it. But first, 100 subscribers. All right, let's pour ourselves a little glass. Cheers to all of you 100 subscribers. Thank you so much for joining me. Remember, I always will pop the playlist up here if you want to go back, hang out with me some more, and check out the wedding to Mick, the honeymoon with Mick, the infamous dinner party where Jess goes for not one but two grooms. A lot has already happened, and today we are at the commitment ceremony where Mick calls out Jess for flirting with Dan. So, baby, if you haven't already, go and get yourself a drink and some chips, and let's do this. Cheers, my friends. All right, let's get into it.
My attention wasn't on Mick last night at the dinner party at all. We were in a really bad place. Hi, guys.
Hey, you two. How you going?
But it would be hurtful to Mick to say leave based on things like that. How are you?
We're doing well. We want to know how you guys are doing.
Mick and I have had a big week this week.
We've had a big week. Look at everybody. Everyone is looking at Jess like, so Jess, what's going on, girl? Spill the tea. Tell us it all. I have done a new thing. Yeah, I have done a new thing, and I have eyelashes, Billy eyelashes, and I feel my hair is affecting one on the side. I hope it's back in place. Otherwise, we're doing this whole bottle popping episode with one wonky eyelash.
Comments that were made on the couch last week when we were talking about intimacy, and Mick now seems to think that a lot of people in the group seem to think he's a sexual predator.
I'd sort of struggled this week with, the comments she made last week, and, heaven forbid you bloody find your missus attractive, so...
If you don't know what we are talking about right now, in the commitment ceremony before the dinner party, I didn't do all of this stuff. It's a little bit meh, who cares? But Jess was talking about how Mick wants to always grab at her when she's getting changed and everything, normal kind of relationship stuff. But Mick has taken it as he is being painted as... Talk about a blatant overreaction of what has been said. Is that not the job of us girls to blatantly overreact? I didn't know guys could do that,
So, it's sort of been a really bloody hard week. So I've really struggled to get over that. And so this week I've basically completely shut off. We haven't spoken at all, and I was just trying to see how she reacted to the situation, and bloody nothing. May as well just get blood out of a stone. So, which is, as everyone knows, impossible.
So you tested her?
Yep.
Oh God, he's been testing her. Mick's smart enough to test someone. That's cute. Can we have a moment for Mick's handlebars? Full handlebar. That might be what it is, Mick. Maybe it's the handlebar mustache. She's just not into it, mate. All right, so he's saying that she's become really cold to him, but she was cold to him before, maybe because of Nick, maybe because she just doesn't like Mick. I mean, you know, there could be a myriad of reasons.
Nothing. One day. The rest of it, I've been miserable.
So what did you think about these rumours that were circulating this week?
The rumours are all rubbish. Let's just get that out of the way to start with. But there's always one common denominator. The Jess. Like, for someone who hates drama, she's always front and centre at every contest.
Now, I have no idea what rumours they're talking about. I think I know what rumour they're talking about. There was a rumour that one of the guys were talking, that Nick and Mick were talking about when they leave, how many girls they were going to sleep with. I think that could be the rumour that they're talking about. Wow, I really must have dug that out of the crevices of my memory. There are so many things I don't remember. I cannot believe that I remembered that. So that may be the rumour that we're talking about. Yeah, otherwise I have no idea.
All the time. Every single bloody
How do you think that makes me feel?
episode. How do you think that makes me feel?
I don't like
And
the
then
fact
what
that I'm
about-
always at the centre of the drama.
How do you think that affects me? Like, even last night. What, you got something you want to say to Dan and Tamara? Well, you were saying last night how attractive and how everything
Dan
you find
is a very
Dan is.
attractive man.
How do you think that makes me feel?
I tell you
I
that you're
haven't looked at
attractive.
any other woman any other way. You know, like, I'm not looking anywhere else. Bloody married to this bloody thing here, not anyone else.
Oh. That's a way of putting that. I'm married to this bloody thing here. So he's not quite calling her out for the flirting, but he's calling her out for her calling him attractive. I mean, she did not make that quiet thinking that he was attractive. That's for damn sure. She, like, literally told everyone. But as we discussed in our last episode, Tamara, Jess, Martha, hammered.
I feel like we were in a good place a couple of weeks ago, and then it's just gone downhill, raider knots, you know, bobsled team, that sort of jazz. And
When Jamaica have a bobsled team.
What do you say to this, Jess?
And the comments that Mick sort of throws out at these commitment ceremonies are always a first to me. I ask him how he feels about the rumours, fine, Dal. I ask him how he's feeling, you know, with us, fine, Dal. And then I sit down on a couch
stop it, Mike.
in front of our peers and I basically just get ripped into.
I know, he's gonna say something. I can't with Mike, and hate that guy so much. He pisses me off so much. But if you'd like me to talk about Mike and Heidi, please put it in the comments, but don't, because I'm going to have visceral reactions to that guy. And he's gonna say something, and I literally can't even stand looking at his face. I hate him so much. Oh my God, he's gonna say something. And he's making all these sad faces. Poor Mick. Oh, well, actually, poor Mick. He does get the wrong end of the dead dinger's donga, doesn't he?
How to help our relationship or help it grow if you don't talk to me.
As a partner.
You shut me out.
this week I have, yes.
Every
put my
other week
hand up
as
and
well,
say, yeah, I have.
there's the communication as well. It's just, it's hard.
You're telling me.
You know, it's been a roller coaster, hasn't it? I mean, your 5 weeks
both have the
here,
same problem.
you've had some real highs where you've been going in the right direction, and then, you know, you've really sort of disconnected to the point where this week.
Oh, shut up, expert. Who cares what the experts have to say? So they literally feel like they're having the same communication breakdown. Like, she feels like he's not talking to her and he reckons she's not talking to him. Well, she's not giving it up to him, like, is more to the point. Like, that's communication to a guy, right? That's intimacy to a dude, right? I mean, oh.
Stepped right away. So what we want to find out is, you know, whether you've decided to stay or leave. Mick.
All right. We're going to have a moment because we're going to find out if they stay or leave. And this is like one of the biggest parts of the drama, okay? So if you are not familiar with this, get ready.
Yeah, look, at the start when I first met Jess and we were getting along, I was thinking, you know, this girl's amazing. How am I going to, you know, I don't deserve this. But now I'm on the complete other end. I deserve better. So I've got leave.
The way Mike's holding Heidi there, I hate him so much. All right, so fairly so, Mick has written leave. He saw her flirting with Dan at the dinner party. They are absolutely not getting along. They are not communicating. They're not having smacks. They're not kissing. They're not cuddling. They're not nothing. Like, there is no relationship there. So let's see what Jess does.
I went through our diary cams tonight and I looked at the video that we made on our first night of our wedding, and I can see the smiles and I can see the happiness and I can see how good we were. And I know that relationships are not easy. There's going to be rough patches. And
look at
Mick and I, we've had a really good time together. I knew that that's just something that we have to try and work on, so I chose to stay.
Mick, how do you want to handle this week?
Okay, so she has written stay, and there is a secret reason, right? There's a secret reason why she has written stay. She definitely doesn't want to stay because of Mick, and I believe, in my opinion, her secret reason for staying isn't actually Dan either. Her secret reason for staying is building the career that she has right now. In some sense, she's actually an evil genius. Respect.
Forward then.
Just to show me that she cares.
What would that look like?
Just make an effort to do something with me. Like, not just once off and go, oh, I've done it, I'm good for 5 days. Because the other day we went for a walk across the bloody, the stupid bridge, and that was the first time in 4 bloody weeks we've been in Sydney that she's made it across the bridge and seen the Opera House.
Okay, so Mick is buying into it this time. I thought that he was going to be upset, but he's buying into it. Now, I find it so hilarious. He's like, she needs to make an effort, like, not just, like, do one thing and then, like, think that that's good for 5 days. Like, what are we talking about here? Is that a guy saying that? Look, I'm in a very happy, successful relationship. My boyfriend's actually really good, but I've been there and I have done that, where they do one thing and they think they're good for like an entire year, like ridiculous. So I just find that funny for Mick to be saying that, and I find it hilarious. Mick's falling for it. Ooh, he's falling for it.
Jess, he's told you what he needs, and it's not a huge amount.
No, it's not.
What do you think?
I mean, if it's going to make him happy and it's going to help our relationship, of course I'll put 110% effort into it. I mean...
Why did it take for me to write leave for you to bloody do that?
I mean, I think he's worth it, so...
So you got a week to turn it around?
She's doing it for love. She's doing it for love. She's doing it for the love of Mick. She thinks that Mick is worth it. Mutton chops, sheep farm. He's worth it. He's worth it.
And we'll see you next time.
Thank you. I know that I haven't put in much effort this week with Mick, so I'll try and get back to that place where I am comfortable and Mick can see that I am interested in him.
Oh, baby. That's the end of my bottle popping 100 subscriber episode. And yeah, Jess is fully gonna play the game with Mick. She is pretending that she's into... Imagine being... Oh, sorry, I always do that. I never finish a sentence. She's pretending that she's fully in with Mick and that she's gonna actually try and work on that relationship. So that must be really comforting for Tamara to see. Really comforting for Mick to see. But imagine what kind of mental gymnastics Dan is doing right now to get to the point that that's okay, that that's fine, that she can totally do that. In the next episode, it's going to be a bit of a silly one, a bit of a fun one. We're going to see Jess moving in with Mick. And again, thank you so much to all my 100 subscribers. I'll see you in the next episode. And next episode, make sure you bring yourself a little drink and some snacks, because this batch, this month, we are celebrating the 100 subscribers. Look, it's okay. If you don't want to hear about my life, then turn it off. We're done now. But my dream for this channel is to just celebrate its first birthday. But every little win along the way is still going to be a win. I don't necessarily have any more goals right now, trying to get to 200 subscribers or something like that. The goal at the moment is just to make it to 1 year and celebrate the 1 year anniversary. But I still want to acknowledge the little wins. So I'll see you in the next episode. Cheers! See you later, mate.